In 7th grade. Your word today is polarize. Go ahead and hit pause and try to figure out the part of speech and a definition. Okay, so the Eskimos could not settle their differences, and instead they decided to polarize the polar ice. So if you look at the image, you can tell they split the ice, right? They separated themselves. And that is exactly what polarized means. Now, for part of speech, we have polarized and we have polarized. So that tells us that the part of speech is a verb because it changes based on tense. Now, the other clue to help us figure out that polarize is a verb is the fact that the word to, is right in front of the word polarize. And when you have to in front of a verb, that's the infinitive of a verb. Okay? So that's kind of like the base form of the verb. If you think about Spanish, right, when you learn a verb like hablar, it means to read. So when you first learn a verb, you say to and the verb. That's the infinitive form. But then, of course, in Spanish, you conjugate the verbs. Yo hablo, I speak. It's no longer to speak, it's I speak. So the word to in front of a word, not always, but a lot of times that can be another clue to help us figure out what part of speech something is. All right. But I've got a bonus part of speech here. Go ahead and hit pause again and try to figure out what part of speech polarized is. Okay, so on the one hand, you might be tempted to think that this is a past tense verb because it ends in ed. But let's think about this. The jury became polarized when half thought the defendant was guilty and the other half thought he was innocent. Okay, so what part of speech is a jury? A jury is a collection of people, and so therefore it is a noun. So the jury was polarized. So polarized is describing the noun there, and therefore it is an adjective. Very good. The football stadium was polarized. A football stadium is a place, and it was polarized. So again, it's describing the football stadium, that place. So interesting. So once again, we want to be a little careful. Just because something ends in ed doesn't mean it's necessarily a verb, but a lot of times it is. Okay, so you got to see how the word functions in the sentence. So very good. And either way, polarized means to separate, right? The jury became separated. Half thought one thing, half thought the other. The football stadium was separated. This team versus this team. All right, let's keep reading Milo the Miraculous. Okay, your purpose today, your goal, is to try to figure out what the theme of the story is. Okay, so be thinking about what the life lesson of this story might be. Milo and Mr. O loved the posters. They posted them all over Instagram, and they even released teasers of their performance on TikTok. But as the night of the performance crept nearer and nearer, Milo started to question himself. What if people laugh at me? Milo lolled over onto his back. Well, yeah, that's the plan. Mercutio's hilarious, Mr. O countered. No, I mean, what if I forget one of my lines? Or I mess up one of my voices? Or what if I see a car drive by and I start barking like a banshee? Milo's tail retreated beneath his legs. I can't do it! Milo charged into his crate, and he hid his face in his paws. But Milo, the show's tonight. Leave me alone, Milo moaned. Let's keep going. How can I help Milo if he won't even talk to me? Mr. O agonized over what he could do. But then it hit him. Mr. O pulled out his phone and FaceTimed Felipe. Mr. O explained about Milo's stage fright, and Felipe agreed to help. Mr. O snuck over to Milo's crate, holding out the phone. One of Milo's ears perked up. Leave me alone, I don't want to talk. Milo Dink Low O'Brien, how are you going to talk to your boy like that? Felipe reproached him. Okay. I wonder if you noticed a few signposts on this page. How can I help Milo if he won't even talk to me? Is a tough question. But then it hit him. It didn't literally hit Mr. O. It figuratively hit him. That would be an idiom. And what does it mean to hit him? He suddenly realized something, so that would be an aha moment. Okay. And so Mr. O calls up Felipe. Let's hear what Felipe has to say. Milo jolted upwards as he recognized Felipe's voice. Felipe, is that you? What's going on? Nothing. I'm just getting some popcorn ready for this remote movie premiere tonight. You ready? Yeah, about that. I can't wait. I've been down lately because I haven't been able to get out of the house much, but when I heard about the premiere, I felt ecstatic. It's like I had something to look forward to, you know? Yeah, just wait. The show is going to be epic. Okay, my friends. So I want you to start thinking about what the life lesson of this story might be. Okay? Be thinking about this, especially for Friday's class. Um, Milo is worried about performing in front of people, which I know is a fear that a lot of us share with you. A lot of us share. I have horrible fright of recording myself. My heart goes crazy every time because I'm afraid I'm going to make a mistake and sound stupid. I don't really like the sound of my voice. But think about what helps Milo get over his fear. Okay? Think about what this story might be trying to teach us. All right, my friends, I want to sign off now so that way you guys can work on your homework. I want to give you plenty of time to read and to record signposts. So due Friday is to read your next section and to record one signpost and to create one discussion question. I'll show you that really quick. If you are on the class page, it's posted here on the stream. It's also on classwork. Homework number 5, it's due Friday. You click on the assignment, and all you're going to do, record at least one signpost. Obviously, if you record more, that would be awesome. And you get extra credit for doing that. And then create a discussion question, just like always. Anchor questions are down here. Please hit turn in when you're done. All right. Try to turn that in before Friday. And now that you are done watching the video, please comment done down below. Love you guys. Stay safe and healthy, and I'll catch you later.